Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to Felsburnn on Farming Simulator. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say there. Alright, so we're going to hop right on into it today. I've got a couple of changes to go through on this series, and I'll talk about those as we go. Let's start off by getting this guy out of the way. We're going to... Sorry, I forgot I have to put that down. We're going to start off by selling all of our chickens, because we need to get a different chicken coop. This one's just not working. Mainly because of this. I just don't have the setup for this, and it keeps saying that it doesn't have space to put new bits. So that's something we're gonna have to deal with. I'm sadly going to lose the feed. I don't know how to actually sell my chickens though. Maybe I can do it in here. Are there chickens in my garage? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't want to lose the chicken money. But we do have let's see, open gate, previous tool, next tool, global, animal handling. Alright, R. Oh, they only sell for 25? Oh no, that's farm. I don't want to sell my chickens. I messed up. I just bought a bunch of chickens, and I just spent a bunch of money. And yeah. Alright, let's sell all of our chickens this time. See, I should have probably read the top where it says animal dealer and farm. Alright, so we're gonna make 310 bucks because it costs 465 bucks to transfer all these guys back. So I'm pretty much negative right now. As I said, it's not too much of an issue. We're just gonna deal with it. Yeah. So we've got some birds. Let me get out of the way so we can sell all this. I'm hoping these disappear. I don't know if they're going to. If they don't, we'll just have to remove it ourselves. And let's see, chicken coop. Oh, I only get half the price back on this. Boo. Sell it. So yeah, this was a very expensive bit today. Oh, these are still here. I don't know how to get rid of these, to be honest. Now, let me figure that out. I'll be right back. I don't really have a way to get rid of them, so I'm just gonna push them. But now they're making some weird noise, and I'm really worried. Oh, is all the eggs falling out? Alright, well that's fine. Alright. I'll probably end up adjusting these as I go. But I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Sadly we did lose, it looks like we lose all the eggs that are in here. I'm fine with it. Unless they were transferring eggs? I don't know. It could have been transferring eggs. I'm going to leave those eggs there. We are going to get a different one set up. If I had the trailer for this, it'd probably be fine. I don't have the trailer for this, so we're just kind of stuck with it, and I don't want to have to deal with these every time. So I did grab, I did have another modded version, but as I said, I'll adjust those a little bit better in a minute. But let's get our nice new chicken coop thrown down, throw some food in there, and get some animals going. Boom. Let's hop into there, hop into here. And as I said, it's going to cost me like 20k to do this, which is kind of a bummer. So this is the one I put down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, placed on pallets. So I want this one. And let's get it rotated just like we did before. That's weird because the other one fit right there, but this one doesn't. Boom. Alright. I think this one looks the same. I think they just change up how a couple of things happen. Yeah, they look exactly the same. Alright, so I will get some chickens in, and then I want to get set up to harvest this here. What do we got here? Barley. We're going to harvest up some barley. I think that's baleable also, so we might get some straw out of that. I'll probably end up buying some I'll buy some chickens beforehand. I'll get them all over here and taken care of and fed. But that is going to be something I'm going to quickly do off camera while I'm getting set up for this. It's going to cost me a bit of money, which is kind of a bummer. So we're already down 10k today because, well, the chicken coop cost me 10k. So that's that. While we're cutting that, I'm going to talk about a couple other changes to the series. So I will talk about all that right when we get back. Alright, time to harvest. So, a couple of things that, well, it's actually really only one big thing that I'm talking about changing, and that is the time. So I have been running the game at 5 times speed, which has really been blowing through my day, which is causing me to have to sleep more in the game, which is causing crops and other jobs to get messed up. So I think what we're going to do is, I have already switched it back to real time. We're not going to run at 5 times speed, and I'm hoping that'll help. I'm hoping that'll help get everything done, and we'll be able to work with it nicely. Because it just seems, because I was running at that higher speed, it seemed like we were just always harvesting. Which isn't bad, that's kind of the point of being a farmer, is to harvest stuff. But at the same time, we were just, like, that's all we were doing. So, I'm hoping that with this time change, we will obviously still do harvesting, but at the same time, maybe get a couple other things done. Like today, after we plow this, I want to get this field expanded. And we are probably going to end up having to sleep at some point because it is already 7 o'clock in game. It's about 7:15, yeah. So we're going to have to work with that. Funny thing is, it also happens to be 7:15 in the morning here. So if I do sound a little funny, I apologize. It is pretty early for me. But yeah, so that's going to be part of the plan. I did fill in my chickens. I got some food. It cost me $1,300 to get the chickens, $20,000 for the coop, so... As I said, we're 10k shorter than we were at the beginning of the episode because of unrelated issues. But we're going to start making some money off of them. I'm probably going to sell most of this barley. I don't see why I wouldn't. I was going to keep it for the chickens just to have something else, but I'm just going to sell it. Barley, I think it's fetching a pretty good price right now. Let's check. I think this is barley, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Boom. Yeah, barley's that one. This one's barley, and yeah, so it's 747 a grain elevator east, which is grain elevator east, which is down here. Bit of a hike, but I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get. Also, I have no idea why Spinnery's flashing. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. So those are some of the changes, or the change, and I don't think there's really anything else. You know, everything else has been going good. I've been having a lot of fun with the series. As I said, I hope you guys have been too. It's been a bit of a mess due to some issues on my end, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to continue having fun with it, and I want to start getting a bunch of money. For 2 reasons. 1, because who doesn't want money, but 2, I want to be able to spread out across the map a little bit to kind of show you guys more of the map, so I'm not always working on these same 2 fields, so all you ever see is this and wherever I go and dump stuff, you know? So I want to do that, and what I'm thinking is I'm considering 8 or 15, or I was considering 33. I might. But yeah, either 8, 15, or 33. 32 is on a big hill, and I haven't actually looked at 24 yet, so I'll probably end up taking a look at 24. But those are the areas I'm deciding through. So if you guys, the downside is that one's 300,000, that one's 200,000, that one's 275,000, and that one's almost 300,000. So it's not very cheap to buy a new field. I may just end up probably buying one of these, but maybe not. I know 25 is a good one for the price. So I might start off with 25 just so we have a bit of a travel area to go to, and then end up buying one of these ones. These are just so expensive because of the amount of extra land that comes with them. So those are my future plans, and then on top of that, hoping to purchase better machines. I almost said level up my machines, but you're not doing that, so. But yeah, I'm going to throw us on a quick little bit of a speed up here and get this field harvested for us. guys, is we're going to empty out what I have here once it finishes doing its little bit there, and I am going to run this over and sell it, and I'm going to let a worker continue finishing up the rest of the field, and then I think that'll be a good way to do it. Yeah, because I want to see what we make on this, and whoop, helps if I go the right direction. And as I was saying, I think the price is going to be pretty good. We were looking at the price. 772 was the current highest, but there was some going up. So, and it's per 1,000 liters, so this will put us over 9,000. So 3,500, maybe. Actually, yeah, it's putting us close to 10. So yeah, we'll have to take a look at it. Boom. Let's do this, and then I gotta hop out and get this guy going quickly. I'm just gonna leave him to do his thing. O, V, and a B. This guy in, line him up. I did start. I'm just gonna hope that he's smart enough to do this. He's probably gonna say he's done, so I'll have to come back and finish it up for him. That's weird that he doesn't use the lights. Alright, but yeah, you do that, sir. Rosselmash, Mr. Nova. Boom. New chickens are in. I bought the same, 5 of each. White, brown, black, and rooster. Just to see how it goes. And prices. Let's go. So 747, so that's still the best over at Grain East. It does look like it went up. Wasn't it a little bit lower? I don't know. I thought this was the only one on the rise over at Grain Mill. But it's not going to beat that price, so I'm really not going to waste my time. So, Grain Elevator East. Let's get our lights on. We only need our headlights, so. We're driving on the road, so we're also going to need our beacons. Oh, pay attention. Stop beacons. There we go. I was playing around with my beacons rather than driving. Oh, and another thing, I'm going to actually try and follow traffic laws. I kind of just drive wherever I want to drive in this game, like right now, because I can't drive. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. You know, if you guys care about the driving, let me know in the comments down below. You know, it's kind of whatever to me. So, we're going to keep on driving on through. I've got something over... What is over there? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a fork. Because it was broken and I had to send it back over here and I just haven't grabbed it yet. Hopefully I'll remember to grab it on the way back. Where am I going again? Grain Elevator East. Okay, sorry. Brain wasn't working. But yeah. We're doing good. Having a good amount of stuff. Sorry, my brain's a little slow. As I said, it's really early in the morning for me. It's day 2 of my vacation. And I just got up like I was getting up for work this morning. I was like, eh. So I lied in bed and played with my new phone for a bit. And then went, I should probably do something today. And it's too early to start up the yard machines. So I came on here and started up my virtual machines. Because nobody here cares if you're... Ooh, I thought he was turning off. Nobody here cares because there's no houses around me or close enough to really complain. So I'm fine with that. We'll be able to run this for a bit. But probably after this I will be stepping away. We'll have to cut and come back once we finish doing the sale and checking on our field. Grain Elevator East is up there, right? Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Yes it is. I don't know, I'd stop my engine there. That's weird. Alright, but yeah, up to Grain Elevator East. Alright, let's see how much we make off this barley. It's 9,700 liters, because everything in this game is measured in liters, whether it's solids, liquids, or eggs. I think even the sheep wool is measured in liters. I think it's just an easy across the board measurement just for the game. Everything's the same. 7,200. Alright, that was close. That was close. Probably wasn't. So we made it back just as the guy finished, and it's got almost a full tank. I know that it said it was at 80% when I stopped to pick up my fork. So let me just dump off my fork quickly so I don't end up stabbing nothing. I'll just put it right here with my log grab. Of course it falls over. Why wouldn't it stay fine? That thing's just been nothing but an issue. I'm not even kidding. It's just been a mess. Alright, which side? This side? Yeah. Alright. Let's see how much we got. As I said, it's probably going to be a full cart here. Let's hop on in. Are you still in here? No. Alright. Worker took off for the night. Boom. Let's O it out. Let's turn off our beacons. You have to... Oh, hold on. There we go. That's our beacons. Actually, how much was in here? Oh, it was almost full. Alright. But yeah, we're going to have to get all this baled up. We'll probably end up doing that come morning. And then right afterwards, I want to extend the field down a good chunk. Maybe to here. Because I want them, if there's a worker, I want the worker to have space to turn around against this. So I'm going to have to figure that out. And it'll probably be a lot of like dumb measuring. But I'm just going to make the field bigger. And those are our 2 plans for the morning. This here might be ready come morning. I might actually... quickly fertilize it. How is it looking? No, 100% fertilized. Alright. So, and we might, honestly, if this is ready in the morning, I'm just going to throw a worker on it. I'm not going to harvest this field for you guys today. We'll throw a worker on it because we have some baling to do and we have a field to extend. And I think I'm just going to sell all of these bales because I have a good amount of bales over here already. So we're just going to sell all of that. And maybe sell off, because I have 30,000 liters of wheat. Yeah, 30,000. So I think I'm going to sell 1 trailer load of this, because these... I did feed my chickens. Okay. The chickens are doing fine. They're going to be on that food for a long time, so I'm not too worried about it. So, as I said, I'm going to get cleaned up here. I'm going to sleep for the night, and then I'll bring you guys back in the morning so we can get some baling done, our first field extension done, and then sell off this barley and a trailer load of wheat. I was gonna say good morning, but it's a bit raining. Hopefully that means my tractor will get a little clean. I don't think so. I don't think the rain really affects the tractors, but we're back, we're here, and I'm not going to do any baling right now because obviously normally you wouldn't bale in the rain anyway. Actually, most of the stuff we were going to do, you wouldn't do in the rain. But what we are going to do is a little bit of plowing. And I'm actually going to grab the little tractor. Where did I put him? Oh, I put it away. Look at that. Sometimes I put them away. Sometimes I don't. There we go. Door wasn't open. I don't know how long it's going to rain in the game. I think there's a weather thing, isn't there? Can I see the weather anywhere? That might actually be a seasons thing where you can see the weather. So it's gonna rain today. There's nothing I can do about it. So what we are gonna do, as I said, is a bit of plowing. Did I return that plow? I think I returned that other plow, didn't I? No, I still have it. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Wow, that cost me a lot of money too. Oh, it's over there. Oh, see, this is why you need to put all your equipment together. I got no idea where I put my stuff. This thing goes really slow backwards. I didn't notice that before. Huh. Alright, let's go over here. We're gonna... Oh, I don't think we can actually run it with this guy. Alright. Brains all over the place today, guys. Yeah, 150 horsepower. That maxes this thing out, so he's going to move real slow. So we're actually going to have to trade out. Put this guy back in the shed. Whoop, whoop, turn. There we go. Aha, I just made it. Alright. There we go. Hop in the Massey Ferguson this time. The 7719 with our rear windshield wipers and our front windshield wipers. We're going to go up and pick some stuff up. Hopefully we'll get some eggs soon. We have been running this for a little bit. I actually stepped away for, as I said, a couple of hours. It's actually 3 or 4 hours later. Did a bit of yard work, and then we had some big thunderstorms roll through. So I decided, hey, I'll wait an extra half hour before I come out. Do I have a front weight on this thing? No, there's a front weight over here. There's a lot of work you gotta do when you're changing out different parts of your machines. Not that it's bad, but it's weird. And I gotta remember it sometimes. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we gotta click G and Q. I'm gonna back up because yeah, if you see, if we hit like a bump or something, it really does swing us back. This is facing, nope, it is facing the right way. All right, so let's go mark out our field so that we can get some expansion done. Whoop. All right, how far out do I want to bring it? Let me line it up from this side. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do. Let's do this. We'll do that. I'm thinking we could probably start right here. So let me check my stuff. Let's see, B. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's the way I have to be or not. We're going to do Y to allow to create fields. And then we're going to click V to lower it. V to lower it. Do I have to flip it again? Oh, it's because I'm on. I'm like, why won't it lower? It's because I was on my weight. Alright, so we're actually going to run this straight across right here. Get a little bit of field. Yeah, I think that'll be plenty. It's not perfect. I would rather a little bit more space, but it just means we'll have to work this one ourselves a little bit more than you'd think. Alright, let's pull it all the way to here. Alright, I'm going to go V. We're going to go and line up and come straight out to it. And then I'll be able to just kind of mess around. And not really mess around in the middle, but once we get the edges defined, I can really just do the middle and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? And I think it'll be good to do it that way. Now let's make sure we get it lined up nice and good. I am going to lose a bit of stuff right here, mainly because I didn't get no baling done. Which is fine. I know that's probably a decent amount right there I'm losing, but not really much. Oh, I went really diagonal, but at least it was over here, so it'll be fine. Alright. V. Pull her on out. And that, not a huge expansion, but an expansion. We're going to expand that field too, but I want to get a better plow before we even consider expanding that. And I might just end up leasing it. I think that's what we're going to end up doing on that field over there. Is leasing a plow because... Actually, you know what? Let me just hop out. I'm not going to have a guy do that. Just to be safe. Because I didn't do a boundary on this side, so... But yeah. This one here, I don't think I'll expand it... You know what? I will. I'm going to expand it out the sides, but the big expansion is going to be up this end over here. Let's just run through the field. It was weird too, because I did come out and herbicide this, and I had 2 spots develop weeds. But yeah, I want to expand the field out to about here. So this field's going to be massive, and it's going to come around, and I'm going to keep it higher up. I could expand pretty far down into here, but it's pretty much just going to be like a straight diagonal cut over to like that tree. And as I said, I want a much bigger plow. There's no way that I'm going to be able to do all of that with this. So... that is going to be a future project. Oh, good. We just missed it. But yeah, so let me get this plowed up. I'm going to do a couple of just little jump cuts here. It's raining. Nobody wants to deal with that. And hopefully when I come back, we'll have some chicken eggs ready to go. I'd say that actually went a lot better than when I was actually trying to plow the field. I think this is great for making the field. And that's about it. So let me hop out. We'll show you a couple of bits. So let me, and I'll just leave it running. I was going to put it down, but I'm like, I think if I put it down, it starts digging unless I switch it. So I did try and smooth the land out here so it was a better slope. I raised up a bit and then stretched it out and then smoothed it. And it works everywhere except for right here. You get an error saying you cannot smooth this area. You cannot add, remove, or smooth this area. So we've got this annoying bump, and I don't think it'll cause too much of an issue going this way when we're harvesting, but it could cause... Whoop, that's not what I wanted. It could cause some issues later. All right, let's get... Whoop, how do I switch? X, and I want to just add a little bit of dirt along the edge. because there were a couple of areas that I went over a good amount. So I want to kind of stop it. So like right here and right here. That actually doesn't work. Let me, how do we do this? So yeah, this does cost money, by the way. That is the downside. Tab, there we go. Ground. Now let's do that. And then what was it? See the switch? Yeah. Let's get our grass back in. I'll get it kind of sparsely in. I think it'll grow back in. I don't think I actually have to put it back in, but for decorative purposes, I want to put it back in. Let's get a little bit along this edge. Yeah, as you can see, like I kind of came out on that corner. I think this side was pretty good though. Whoop, I'm in the building. Yeah, it was just this one little spot. And I can't make it any smaller, so it's gonna be there forever. So yeah, that's our field extension. It actually does look like a good amount when you look at the field as a whole. It's just when you're down there, it doesn't really look as, you know, as nice. So let me just, whoop, boom, just grabbing that for a quick there. So yeah, I probably spent about 3,000 up in the land, smoothing it out, and then putting in a little bit of paint there. I think it looks nice. And I think that will look good. So, as I said, we did have a plan to get a few other bits done today, but due to the weather, I don't think we're going to get it done. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to wrap up the episode, and I am going to hide inside my house and wait for this all to blow over, because we have to bale, lime, plant, and we might start somebody harvesting half the field over there, because as I said, half of it is done. But maybe with us hanging around waiting for the rain to stop, it might finish growing. I don't actually know. But as I said, we're going to do that in the next episode. So I want to thank you guys for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy. And if you did enjoy, please do let me know with a like and a comment down below. But thank you for stopping in. And I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.